Hey, welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. So, just news for those of you who watch regularly. My schedule may change next week or even this week. I may have jury duty. That's one thing this week, but next week I'm going to start on a training schedule. So, I'll be doing those classes in the morning, but I think I have it figured out, but I could mess that up. Just so you know, I just need to make it fit the way it works for my schedule, so it will. Um, just it's figuring it out. Once I figure it out, it's cool. So just maybe an interruption for maybe a few days, and not. I'm gonna post. It's just a matter of when. Um, okay, so I'm gonna use the Runic Tarot today, and this is our daily reading. We'll take a look at current situation and the energies around that. Um, I was I was looking at Vikings this morning and I thought, well, maybe that's a sign to use the Runic Tarot. Love this deck. Okay, let's get started here, guys. Hope y'all are doing great. Okay. Current situation. The Hierophant. Interesting. Okay. Present influence. Six of Pentacles, right? Future influence, Knight of Cups. I like when that energy comes in because that Knight of Cups, regardless if it's love or not love, it's just, I feel like it's really good energy. And if it's not a person, it's just energy coming in. It's good. I mean, it's good for the heart. It's like, feel good energy. Um, what you don't see. Four of Swords. And what to look for. The Chariot. That's some nice energy. There's some movement going on here, guys. Unexpected is the Knight of Swords. Talk about movement. Okay. Challenge. Am I talkative today? The High Priestess. Strength. Ace of Wands. Love it. Okay. That's my energy because I'm a fire sign. And I don't know, that Ace of Wands, I always like it. It always makes me feel like go. Where does this all lead? Eight of Swords. There's something really odd about that. There's all of this energy cards, okay? So for those of you like who are reading or just curious, we have the Knight of Cups, which is energy. We have the Knight of Swords with it, which is energy. We have the Chariot. We have Ace of Wands. I mean, there's a lot of energy here. And then it's Eight of Swords. It's like, woof. That's hard. To me, that's like really hard. So, advice. So it's really interesting. Oh, Five of Wands. Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Cool thing. Ace of Pentacles is after that. So this probably has something to do with, just I mean, there is a commitment happening here, definitely, because of the Hierophant in the current situation. This light in this deck just does not go. Let's put it by the candle. Um, yeah, so I feel like it has to do with I mean, I would say because the Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, I would be saying this situation affects you, um, and, and your success. I don't like the stall, man. Um, but the Hierophant, I feel like this is a commitment. So like you say, okay, I'm going to commit to something, whatever that is, whether it's like for me, a different schedule or, or the working out or a job or a project or, visiting a friend so often. I feel like almost, okay, I know I've said this a lot, but it is the new year. I feel like it's kind of like that New Year's resolution that was made that you committed to. I feel like all in all, it's a good commitment. I feel like with all of this energy, you can absolutely 100% succeed. However, that stall will be frustrating. but I feel like that stall is current. Like it's going to happen really, soon, and then that's followed by the King of Wands. So the Six of Pentacles is the influence, and this is a feeling of a group effort, not like the Three of Pentacles where it's, I feel like that's almost always more related to either work or family. But the Six of Pentacles could be where I almost feel like it's, the give and take of help, and um, whatever it is that you committed to, there's probably some kind of um, give and take to that. So you may have, and so not only could this be give and take with another person, okay, let's be very clear here. It could be also give and take between yourself. Like, I'm going to do this, but then if I do this, I miss out on this, right? So it could be that kind of energy where you have to kind of go, okay, where can I give, and, to get back for just you within you. It also could be other people around you. It depends on your situation, but, really could be just within yourself. I don't see that very often, but I have to remember too, this is collective. So it could be, for all of us, it's going to be slightly different. This commitment slightly different. So, yeah, it's interesting that I see that. Um, yeah, I see what I see. Knight of Cups is future influence. So I do feel like in the future, okay, remember this is daily, so I know I say this a lot, but for those of you who don't watch all the time, this is when I say future, it's, a few days, maybe a couple days. It could be even this evening. It depends on when you're watching it and the energies around you. But I do feel like there is something coming in. And keep in mind, when I say future influence too, this energy could be coming in right now, but it affects you in the future. So this energy of, I feel like someone reaching out, it could be either someone or a situation, and I feel like they're going to help with this commitment. It could be love. But it could be just someone you love, or it could be just someone that cares about you, or someone that cares about how you succeed, or any of the above, or all of the above. I feel like it's one person though, honestly. And it also could like be within you, that you kind of change your perspective, and generating maybe more love around yourself, um, generating more caring around yourself, that kind of energy too. I really feel like this is very personal, so I keep going back to like within yourself. I do. I feel like this reading is pretty personal. I don't feel like it's outside sources necessarily affecting. I feel like there's energies. I mean, a little bit, yes, but I feel like this is kind of all your perception, your forward movement, what you're doing, how you're doing it. Um, the Four of Swords is in what you don't see. And I feel like, yes, this is definitely a healing card, but I also feel like this is part of this commitment where you're saying, okay, I have to release, to commit and to share and to bring in love. There's this release as well. And you don't realize that you have to kind of, so in the Runic tarot, the Four of Swords, the Vikings would put their deceased on a boat. And I've heard two different stories. They could watch it sail away, and I heard somewhere where they bury it. But regardless, it's a ceremony because they work hard on their ships. So by being, you know, living out that second half of your life after you've died on the ship is actually quite a blessing. So to me, this is ceremonial more than just healing. So I feel like there is part of you that's not going to realize that you're saying goodbye to a part of you, or a part or something in your life that, that you have to say goodbye to. I don't think it's I'm not getting any huge emotional things because you don't see this. And that may be good because when we're trying to do something different, and we feel like we're really letting go of something from the past that maybe we don't think we want to, we tend to hold on to it and it struggles us. And it could be this a little bit, but um, so this could be good that you don't see it because it keeps you moving forward. And I feel like there's a lot of forward movement. There is something coming in here strong. Now, for some of you, this energy, this chariot, knight of swords, ace of wands, could be something else that comes into your life that stalls this project you're working on up here, because I do feel like it's a project of some sort or a goal or something, and so you get these different energies that stalls this. It doesn't mean it stalls it forever though. But whatever it is, I like the chariot a lot because it's a victorious card. The only thing you have to be careful with the chariot is it doesn't move too fast. So, but it's to look for you succeeding and moving forward. So it's in the what to watch for. So, it's kind of advice card. Watch for that energy and go with it. Keep moving forward. Don't don't allow yourself to stall. This eight of swords is bugging me. But yeah, I think it's really watching that energy. Keep moving, keep doing what you're doing, keep moving forward. The Knight of Swords is in the unexpected. Yeah, there is some energy super quickly coming into you. I think it's good, but could be frustrating for a hot second, because we have the Knight of Swords. I feel like the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups are the same energy. So while this is a future influence, the Knight of Cups, I feel like this Knight of Swords is unexpected because this Knight of Cups comes so quickly in. Um, so you're not going to expect how this all works out. This is kind of like, shit, I didn't plan for this. Now what? Like that kind of thing. I mean, it could be love, absolutely, but and it might not be oh shit, I didn't plan for this. Well, I think it is though. I honestly do. I think it's oh my god, I didn't plan for this, and now how am I going to do all of these things? Because I find this odd that the High Priestess is in the negative or the challenge. But I think maybe with all of this energy, it may be challenging to tap into your intuition and allow your intuition to take over. So keep that in mind, just that your inner spirit may be challenged a little bit here. I think it's more because of the energy. Here's the thing. If you're working on something and this energy coming in is different, which causes what you're working on to stall, you could lose faith in what you're doing. And so it's a challenge not to lose that faith, not to lose that focus, to remember you still can do it. And then the Ace of Wands is the strength, which means this is a new beginning for you. So regardless of what you're doing here with the Hierophant and the Six of Pentacles, this energy that's coming in may be slightly different, but I feel like it's good energy and it's going to help you get motivated. So there is some really good motivation that's your strength right now. This is pretty much in the now. Where it leads to is the Eight of Swords. Keep in mind, the Eight of Swords are a lot about our thoughts. So are we thinking we're stuck, right? Or are we really stuck? Because the Eight of Swords is about being stuck. And in most decks, the Eight of Swords also has a blindfold on. And in this case, we don't see if anyone's holding those swords. So I kind of look at this card that way. It's kind of the same meaning. In other words, is this all in your head? Or are these swords really pointed at you? So keep in mind, this energy that's coming in may make you feel like you have to stop doing what you're doing. I don't think you do. Because I said, okay, what comes after this? Because I can't stop at that. I mean, I just can't. The King of Wands comes in next, which tells me that I feel like this is your energy, that you're going to continue to be motivated with the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, all of this forward energy, and also what you're doing, everything's going to work out because you're going to reach a higher sense of motivation. So, does that make sense? Like you're motivated to do what you need to do, but with this energy coming in, you feel like, oh my God, how can I do this? I got to have more faith in myself. And once you embrace that faith with yourself, then you can go, okay, now I can do all of the things. Because if you're changing your life or doing something different, sometimes it's really hard. Okay, well, now I got that coming in too. How am I going to do this? I'm changing my life as it is. Now I got to change it again. It's kind of like that. And you're going to do it. Because I feel like it broadens your horizons and it goes, okay, I can be motivated on all of the things. So you reach a higher level of motivation, which is very important. Um, I feel like it's very important, especially with all of these cards, because so we're going to get to the advice here, which is the Five of Wands. Here's what I think this is. Don't fight it. Don't fight everything all of the way. Fight what you need to fight. Keep doing what you need to do. But instead of fighting it, figure out how to make it all work. Because I think that's the key with that King of Wands after the Eight of Swords. I feel like the energy coming in is going to be frustrating for you a little bit because you feel like it's stalling your plans, Eight of Swords. But if you embrace some of these other things, then you can reach that King of Wands. And I think that's what this is don't allow yourself to get frustrated, mad, angry. It's up to you to untie yourself really and get out of this situation. But more importantly, I feel like too, this is saying, you're still you're still ahead going to a better place, or not better. I want to be careful using that word, but better for you right now. Just to maybe make you happier, make you feel successful. So I feel like the Knight of the Five of Wands is really saying, watch your watch yourself, and don't get frustrated. Allow these multiple things to come in, and instead of fighting it, embrace it. So I feel like that's what the card's saying. Keep moving. And again, this, I feel like it still all has to do with you. I do feel like the energy though that's coming in could be, it could be like someone, you have to go on a trip unexpectedly, or you get a visitor unexpectedly, or something happens at work where it kind of messes with your whole schedule. I feel like that's what's kind of happening here. Or in your personal life, take it as it resonates. But yeah, I think all in all, this is really good energy because whatever you're doing, you need to keep doing it. And then you just need to figure out how to fit everything else in, because I think it's all positive. We have all really great cards here. So keep moving, keep doing it. I like this energy. So take care. Have a beautiful day.